like if you truly start trusting Allah's plan, then nothing can shake you. Nothing can shake you. It doesn't matter how big it seems to other people. It is nothing to you because you have that much faith and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that your outer circumstances, that your outer reality doesn't matter. And it seems crazy, but if you study the life of the greatest people in Islamic history, you realize is that they doesn't care. They doesn't care whether it's a war going on. They doesn't care that they have to donate all of the luggage of their house. They doesn't care if they lose someone they love. They doesn't care if they lose their body part because they have that much trust in Allah. They know that what Allah plans for them is better than their current reality. Even if all doors seem to close, their trust in Allah become more stronger because they know that they are being tested, because they know that it is a test from Allah. So their faith, their trust becomes more stronger. Those adversities make them come more closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I read this comment and it made me so sad. It was a comment of a Christian, okay? He was talking about how he trusted God and how he had a girlfriend, a job, a car, a house, and he was like, oh, I trust you, God, and then now he has nothing. And he was like blaming God for it. We Muslims, are we better? Like, I want to ask you the same question. Are we better? No, we do the same thing. It's like, I am going to do your ibadah if you're going to provide me these things. It's more of like a trade, a job. Like, I am going to work for these hours and then pay me. I am going to do your ibadah, then pay me. Then give me these things. Are you like doing a business with Allah? Tell me, are you doing a business with Allah or are you his servant? We are his servant and we should do the ibadah regardless of anything. And you should have that much firm faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you are going to get those things even when you don't have nothing right now. Even if you have nothing right now, Allah is going to give it to you. And not just in the akhirah, in the dunya as well. That's how much faith you should have. It doesn't matter what your external circumstances talk about. It doesn't matter. And don't trade with Allah. Don't trade with Allah. That's just such a weak thing to do. That's such a sad thing to do, if I'm being honest. Please change your mentality. Change how you view Allah. Allah is not some human. He is our Rabb, please. This makes me so sad to see that how how we think about Allah. It just makes me so sad. He is the Rabb. Like, why don't we give him that credit? Why do we blame him so much? Like, if you have that much trust in Allah that it doesn't matter what happens in your reality, Allah is going to fix it. Allah is going to open that door for you. Allah is going to open that door for you when every door is closed. He is the Rabb of the impossible, and yet we start to cry over the possible things. One flower is important to us. He has the capability of giving us the whole garden. Even if you don't understand his wisdom, you should have that faith and that trust in Allah that these things are working out for you. These things are gonna work out for you. Even if all doors are closed, he's going to open the door. You don't know how, you don't need to know. Your business is to trust. Your business is to believe. Your business is to surrender. Your business is not to know how he's going to do that. He is the Rabb. He is the Al-Qadir. And it's not difficult for him. It's not. Let me give you an example. You want to go mountains, okay? And then you are like, there is no car that is going to mountains. There is no bus that is going to mountains. You wanted to go to mountains to enjoy your vacations. Now your vacations has been ruined because of the weather and because there is not a single bus that is going there. And you complain, you cry, you complain, you cry. And then after one day, you listen to news that those people who went to that place that you wanted to go, like, mountain fell onto them. There was an earthquake, there was a fire, and they are gone now. And then you're like, oh Allah, thank you. Oh Allah, thank you for saving me. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? I know we are humans. Our perception is so limited. So why don't we accept this? Why don't we accept our flaw? Why don't we accept our flaw? Like, tell me, why don't we accept this flaw for us? And then why don't we surrender? Why don't we just have that faith in Allah that everything is working? Like, even if you see it, like that man saw the news next day and then he thanked Allah. But what if he did not see the news? Doesn't even know about it, that this happened. Like, there are things that Allah reveals to you, and there are things that Allah does not reveal to you. But your faith and iman and trust should be firmer. Like, it doesn't matter whether you know it or not, but your faith should know it. That if it is not happening, it is for you. There is no single benefit to Allah. Okay, if you realize this, then your life would be so peaceful, and people would ask you how you are going to do it. Literally, believe me, people are going to ask you how you are so calm when there's chaos all around you, when there's destruction all around you, how you're so calm. Just like the way people ask the people of Palestine, they are thanking Allah in that situation. They are thanking Allah because they have that much firm faith and believe in Allah. And people like us, people like you and me, we don't know how. How could you thank Allah when there's a literal war going on? How can you thank Allah when your children are freezing to death? How can you thank Allah when you have nothing to eat? But we have so much limited mindset, we won't understand it. But they do, because they have that much firm belief in Allah. They have that much trust in Allah. And then you will see in this dunya as well, inshallah, how Allah is going to take care of them. You will see. Like in the akhirah, we can't even imagine how much they are going to be rewarded in the akhirah. But in this dunya as well. Please start trusting and believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even if you don't understand it, like say that I can't see the wisdom that you see. So please show it to me. Like, you can say that. Instead of complaining, instead of grumbling, like shift your perspective, honey. Shift your perspective. Okay, bye. I will see you in the next video, inshallah.